lakes.
Deep in America's heartland, 1,000 miles from any ocean, is the surf city of Lake Michigan, Sheboygan, Wisconsin, a hotbed for freshwater surfers.
We're in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. We're kind of like in the center of Lake Michigan. Midway, we're 50 miles north of Milwaukee, and we're 50 miles south of the frozen tundra, Lambeau Field, and Green Bay.
It's a huge amount of water here. And what generates waves is this fetch, or wind travel distance over water. We got lots of fetch here. We get lots of waves. You got a short window for waves, usually 6 to 8 hours sometimes, and you got to know where to go and be there at the right time and get the waves.
We need low pressure systems that move, and if they're moving in fast, they create wind. And if we've got warm water and 20-mile-an-hour winds, we've got waves.
Waves are where you find them. There's a lot of argument about where's best, and this doesn't match up with California. It's not Malibu. Well, put me in a national contest or anything like that, but I have as much fun as anybody else. I like it as much.
Describing the surf scene in Sheboygan comes down to 2 words.
The Stoke is a global thing. I don't think you can measure the Stoke in regions of bodies of water.
Doc Beaton. He's been styling in this lake since 1966. He's the most stoked person I've ever met.
We've got a tight-knit group of guys, maybe a dozen guys. We've all kind of grown up together, and as kids hung out at the beach, and some of the guys went off to college, some went off to Vietnam, whatever. But guys came back and married and raised families, and we surfed through all of this. We hit the water, we hoot and holler for each other, we surf for 4 or 5 hours. Somebody will crack open a 12-pack of beer, and we'll just lie about the good rides we had,
Surfers are honest people, except about surfing, which is why every surf town has a secret spot that has the best waves on the planet.
It's legendary here on the Great Lakes, and on a good south day, it breaks just like Banzai Pipeline, North Shore of Oahu. We get barrels so big, it'll hide a Volkswagen.
Pipeline would not only hide a Volkswagen, it would probably stick it right next to Jimmy Hoffa. It's one of the most violent waves on the planet, but when it's on, it produces one tremendous tube after another. No one has ever ridden this place better, with more grace or guts, than Mr. Pipeline, Jerry Lopez.
The waves out here, there's none like them anywhere in the world, and talk about a challenge for a lifetime.
There's no place like Pipeline where you can drive up, park your car, walk down the beach, sit there, and 50 yards away watch the best surfers in the world get in the tube. So I think the uniqueness of the wave and the accessibility of the wave, and it's been the quintessential wave by which all other waves are judged. When it's on and the surfer's on, there's no better show on earth.
It's big, it's powerful, it's exciting, it's really dangerous, and you can feel that from the beach because you can literally feel the waves on the beach.
There's waves out here that are not meant to be ridden. They're just going to roll through and roll up everything that's in their way.
At pipe, it's not if, it's when. If you're a pipe surfer, you're going to get hurt, It's a fact. And you just pray that you get injuries that can be fixed.
So temporary from the battles he waged in the war without a conscience in the kids of the grave. I ain't here to change the truth about the cold. we go again, carpe diem. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Seize the moment, seize the day. What's destined for greatness? What's destined for greatness? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Seize the moment, seize the day. What's destined for greatness now? What's destined for greatness?
You know, you're thinking, I'm going to die. Most times you don't. I mean, guys have died here. But it's so scary at that moment that, I don't know, maybe you die a little.